Hi, John here. It's Sunday, the 12th of July 2015, and I'm just making a little clip of where we are at the present time and to update you. We're settling into our new place, our new office and apartment on B number 7 bar 16 Park Ave in Otahuhu, South Auckland, 1062 code. And we still keep our phone number, which is 09, 064 is the international, then 09, and then the number is 368 4842. So that's the existing Tapora Street in the city on the waterfront number. So I've put it onto wireless now so that we've got a handset and can carry it around the world anywhere. And you can still ring me on the landline in Auckland, New Zealand. Okay, so we've got the other phone numbers that you can see online, but we still retain our 027 281 3963 number. And then we've got the Vodafone. We're going on to naked broadband so that we can get more gigabytes. At the moment, I'm just sitting on a dongle, which works okay. But it's limited on how well it does in certain areas. So it's doing all right here. Not the best, but it's better than nothing. Because they don't have landlines in this brand new building, apartments. There's not a landline anywhere, checkpoints. So we have to revert to wireless. That's okay. I was going to go mobile anyway and move around all over the place and run the business with a laptop, 4 mobiles, and a tablet, so that I can operate remotely than to be stuck in a building. Okay, that's a good thing. So we've got a backpack to put it in, and a electric scooter that straps on the back, so I can scoot around the place, get around quickly, and take it on the bus or train or the plane or anywhere, and efficient. Get around. Don't fall off. Anyway, we're getting fit, walking around, which has made me feel a lot better. And we're going to have a little bit of spruce up with our teeth, face, hair, eyes, and ears. So we're looking more professional. And hopefully Jamie will be up before long, and we'll be back on track where we were with 1 bar 61 Cook Street. We're not finished with it. Going to London to get a court order from the highest court in the world, Rolls Building, and come back and give it to the police so they can get out of the road on 1 bar 61 Cook Street. Okay, it's the high authority of Admiralty Mortgage Lands. Okay, so that's that, and I just want to thank my daughter, the youngest one. She's 21. So we were giving me a hand yesterday, buy a lot of new stuff for the house, and feel good about it. Right, just to let you know, I'm being more healthier and more vibrant than ever, having shifted and forgot about looking for a place right to the last minute. They did warn me in the year before, in September last year, you better start looking for a place. Well, I thought, oh no, that's easy. So getting a place like this, which suits me, was hard. It was hard. A little bit of negotiating, and that worked out okay. I'm thankful for the owners of this place. I believe they're Chinese. I think I met him, and I wasn't going to ask questions. But anyway, thank you very much. The girls at the front. Think I'm a star. Really I am. But they'll make it known that we're not mucking around with anyone or anything, especially on a global scene like this in Britain and online with our new TakePay and Press the Shop and Blue Snap Gateway and take-pay money transfer systems. We're going to focus on that. I'll get the shares going. I had some American talking to training and all that for websites, but unfortunately, it's not. We haven't got time to do that. We're training up to get the take-pay going, and that's all that matters really. So I don't want to go through all that again, trying to make a website when we already got one, which is modified a little bit, and up and running. So, thank you for your patience, people waiting online. But we're pretty concrete with what we say and do, that we're not going away like the popes. Pope Joseph Ratzinger took off. Now, this one is taken off. See, it didn't last long. They're not made or built to last. They're like shifting sands. The Vatican Church and State are shifting sands. They're not like Moai, solid as a rock. Okay? And stare at them all the time. Mischieving. Okay? So the church is mischieving with the earth, God's earth. And shaking it, poisoning it. That's the Jesuits I'm talking about. And the Queen is the head of the Jesuit. Just to let you know, the Queen is in real trouble as far as this earth and God is concerned. Right? She's betrayed God, the real God, not their God or Satan. But now that she's gone to the EU Parliament, I'm warning you, she's not a good person. I'm going to England to sack her as the head trustee of our Queen Victoria Trust. That's why I'm going there. I'm going there to sack her and to audit through the High Court of Admiralty that we have authority and jurisdiction to go into under King William IV. He created all these mortgage liens and the Bank of England Acts and the Printing Money Act and the Minting Coin Act and the Hanging in Chains Act and a few acts that we still have on our contract. We have a private commercial trading Bank of England contract with King William IV. Okay, just to let you know, I'm not going there for nothing. I'm going there to audit all our trust funds. Where's the gold gone? Where's everything gone? And shipping it under our flag. The 1835 Declaration of Independence flag. So, in saying that, we have John Patterson, Gordon Bowden, George Lees, Mick Taylor, Sue Young, and a few others, I must say, are waiting over there. And I will be stepping right in the court, the King's Bench Court, as asylum, King's partner, no more. Right? We're going to be talking quite loudly to the Queen's Bench Court judges to make them own up. Where's the gold? Where's the money? Where's all the assets of our trust? Okay, so we're going to go in and sack the trust and install a new trust with whoever we want to marry to our contract. Okay, so Prince Ernest Augustus V is the reigning King of Britain, UK, in our books. Okay, so he succeeds to King Ernest Augustus I at 1834, the brother of King William IV and the brother of King George the Fourth. Okay, so three brothers and their father, King George III. You see the resemblance. King George III put America title of mortgages together with the British in Washington, with the British UK title to America. That's our business. That's our commercial, trading, state to state, bank business of private contracts with the King of England, King William IV. King of England, King of Scotland, King of Ireland, King of the Pacific Islands and New Zealand, and King of Hanover. We're going to Devonport under the King of Hanover and bring in Augustus, okay? Ernest Augustus the Fifth, to take the place and succeed to be King of England, Ireland, Scotland, Hanover, and the world under King William IV title. Okay, so you've got commercial, King William IV, and then you've got inheritance, King Ernest Augustus V, and his son, the oldest of the first marriage in the Swiss bank. Okay, the Swiss family, Ernest Augustus, Prince Ernest Augustus, as he's 32, and his dad, Ernest Augustus, or Ernst August, is 63 now. Okay, so those are the two priority male dominant bloodline DNA monarch sovereigns that we recognise, as myself being monarch under Moai, native Tahitian of the Pacific Islands and New Zealand. Okay? So that's to let you know we have two monarchs running here. One native and one British. Okay? That's the title to all the wealth that the Queen's hiding away in the Philippines and other countries, Hawaii and United States. So that I'm going there to audit all of that. I have a legal inheritance to his royal revenue, the King's Royal Bench revenue. Okay? I'm going to find where it is, where it's gone to, who started it. Under the Queen's side, on this side, it's Queen, and everybody following the Queen, the Pope, and the Rothschild banks is under that Queen female bloodline fake title to all the inheritance of the King on this side, who has the inheritance right of title to everything derived through Admiralty court-martial law and Admiralty King of the Seas, from A to B transport, okay, merchant and bill of lading, customs, in shipping, okay, merchant shipping from here to there, the gold, the money, the everything, still current as it was then, is still now, okay. So I just want to reiterate on what I've been saying for a long time now, that we are his legal partners in private contracts, fixed in statute law, extant forevermore in Westminster Parliament, Britain, UK, England. That's what I'm going there for. I'm going there to join up a new Moai King William Party with the SOS Independent Party, Matt Taylor. They have their right as ownership to everything on the King's side. Okay, King is different jurisdictions to the Queen. The Queen is not a real admiral. They're only a vice admiral made up. Okay, they are not no substance of title. They are in occupation of a King's Bench title to the land, court. Okay? So all the titles in New Zealand are under the Queen's side of Land Information New Zealand, Australia. They come under that Victoria line of women DNA. Nothing they did created it. The King William IV created those land titles, the mortgages, the liens, the Bank of England Act, the Printing the Pound Note Act, the minting of the coins, the Gold Coin Act. That's our business. That is our inheritance right to print those pound notes. That's why you see them online. That's why they're debtor instruments. Do not touch them or try to claim them. Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, and every other website. Who touches those notes owns the debt. Okay? Anybody who touches them owns the debt, and the instrument is lethal. Right? So anything that's attached to those notes in our documents, all our King William IV, Moai, Crown, state, federal government documents that have our signatures on it, the heads of the king, and us, the surrogate king, and myself, and everybody working on the king's side, and their membership, a share, stake owns this company, and everything in it from this side is seized back to the king, from the queen to the king. Everything she stole, fraudulently, corrupted. His title goes in the court and whipped off the Rothschild banks, Bank of England, shut out. The pound note taken off. The Admiralty, Court Martial Law taken off Obama, and everybody using it and put back under the new king. We are nominating to Westminster King Ernest Augustus. Right? That's who I'm going there to nominate into the Parliament as the new king to replace the fraudulent, corrupted Queen of Brussels. She can stay in Brussels. She's gone. She's exited. I'm going to find where that money and where all that gold's gone, where she's put it, and pull it back with the British military and every other military in the 250 countries that we're going into with the shares. So you better buy a share that's fixed to the ground, just like Moai, deep in the earth, God's earth. That's why they're buried right up to their neck, to claim the whole world. Okay, belongs to you. All these people on this side, he belongs to you. Everything we recover, everything I write, all those pound notes, the 970 million trillion pound note belongs to this King, William IV, and all his common people in his common law court and his royal courts of justice. Okay? Native court as well added. So we have our own courts to recover and salvage all that has been labelled as stolen. Of the Vatican, the church and state, all the churches who are using the Queen as their head of state. Everything in the Commonwealth will be seized back to the King's side. And this King Augustus, Ernest Augustus, and his son, the oldest one, Ernest Augustus. Okay? Some Ernest Augustus, 62 years old. Ernest Augustus the Fifth. Back to Ernest Augustus the First, 1834. Brother of King William IV and brother of King George IV and their father, King George III. Founder of America. Commonwealth and the Admiralty. Commercial, trading, title, bank. Okay? That's what they own. America, King George. And Queen has retained the ownership of America that actually belongs to the King. And we're going after it to put it back into its rightful place. Back to the people here. Okay? So you people watching, I'm in Auckland now, in South Auckland. So I'm coming to England. I'll be coming. Hopefully, JB's all geared up to go when we get settled in here properly. And we'll try to get things running online again. There's a big change shifting, and also worrying about things, and get our budget going. Okay, so that's me, really. That's what I want to say. I keep repeating myself, but it's not going away. Those people on the East Coast, Lotton Point, you fall under the same as 61 Cook Street, bar 61 Cook Street. You'll still get that property seized off you because it's not going to go away. You committed crimes. I'm going to England to get a court order from the High Court of Admiralty under King William IV, highest authority, bring that order back here and give it to the police. The police have to stand aside while I go in and seize that property, right? Or one of the British military that we contract. We're going to do all contracts. Everything's contract under King William the Law. That's where the contract law comes from. in America. Okay, commercial contract, private. So we'll get somebody to do that job for us because we'll be too busy with the bank, the new Moai King William Bank, okay, of the world, on the pound note. And the gold coins, all that gold we recover will be minted straight into the gold coins, okay, and gold notes. So that belongs to you, people. On this side, who's going to buy shares? £25 minimum. That's all you need, £25 or nothing, just your name. You put your name there, you own everything we recover, okay? It's yours. This side, you get nothing. You get debts. The Queen is the devil, Satan. The same as the Jesuits are ruining God's earth. They are killing everything. Come September, they want to kill everybody except themselves in their bunkers. Got a surprise for them. Moai's got a surprise for them. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I won't say much more because they're watching. They are watching all the mischief that's going on with the Rothschilds. The Russians will finish them off. Israel and America, they'll get squashed out by China, India, Brazil, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. They'll flush the lot of you out because you're bad people. You are bad. Clinton and Obama are the pits of hell that are ruining families, ruining this earth. Monsanto, you are bad. You're bad. I'm saying that because I'm writing about you all the time online. How bad you people are. You shouldn't be in America. You should not be there. That's not your country. That is not your country. You're only occupying it under this Queen. She's gone. As far as we're concerned, she's gone. And everybody followed her. All her church followers. You go and stay there on her side. If you want to come to this side, that's fine. But that's up to you. I'm not going to force anybody to change. You want to stay in hell, stay there. You want to come, the king, for the people, you come here. On your own accord. Okay? That's all I want to say. I'm just so happy that I'm in the right place I wanted to be and feel like I was in Tapora Street. It's turned into a hotel now. Yeah, 5-star hotel, but that's how good it was there. Brand new when I went in 6 years ago and 4 months. So it's nice to have a nice clean place again and get on with it. Okay, so to all our fans watching, thank you for putting up with us, taking so long, but Rome wasn't built in a day. And we're going to get on with it and do our best for only little staff. I've got our engineers here waiting and a lot of people curious to see what happens next. See, we're not going away. Moai doesn't go away. We just see who else goes away and changes like they do here. One minute you see them there, next minute they're gone. They put another person there to hide the other one. Okay? I don't like those sort of people because you can't rely on them. And then you can't trust them anymore. Anyway, today's Sunday. It's beautiful outside. I can see the sun shining. It's cold. It was -10 last night. And but that's normal weather. There's nothing different from when I was working in Tapora in the bush. It was about the same as it is now. Now, this is something I just want to tell you. I'll make this half now, this video. It's 24 minutes now. So I'll tell you something about why Moai is significant in this world of where he's placed magnetically on the earth. Okay? Where the white man stuck him. Put him over here and put him over here and put him. They just picked him up and took him to England and stuck him there and hid him for over 100 years. Queen Victoria hid him, so she's bad too. Everybody that's pinched something is bad. Okay? Why did they steal the Moai? Because it's God's spirit. It's the spirit that's in it that never goes away. It's fixed, solid. So the Moai on Easter Island, right? They're facing the right way, to the east, west, north, whatever. Now, at midday, the sun is right above the Tipito. That's the now hang on, I'll just go and get my mobile just to show you something. Where is it? Oh, right, now I just want to let you know that East Island's 12 o'clock on the dot, okay? And East Cape, that's Tipito there, birth of the world. East Cape is 6 a.m. right on the dot, okay? 6 a.m. right on the dot. The sun is shining in those two places. The other place is Accra in Ghana, 6 p.m. smack on the dot. And also Mali, the Kingdom of Ghana, okay? The Kingdom of Ghana. Those 3 points, the sun shines at Earth part as survey marks, smack on the dot. Okay, so that's our title to the Earth. No matter if the Earth shakes or goes around, they still fix the sun in a triangle in exactly the right place. Okay, so when you have a look at the clock on the mobile phone, I'll just try and find my clock. It shows the time zones as being exact. And England, or London, is on the same sun line, but a different timeline. Okay, so it's sitting at least another 2 hours away. So that's way off the sun line on a perfect triangle inside a circle. Okay, a perfect triangle inside a circle is those 3 points only on the Earth. The other countries that line up goes in the sea. One is always going to land up in nowhere. But these ones are 3 points on the land to the sun. Okay, that's our reference. Okay, that's our reference point that is not found anywhere in the world. Right, so I'm just trying to find where the sun is. Oh gosh, I've forgotten how to do this now. It's always going to happen like this. Clock, where's the clock? Oh gosh, no. Where's the clock? I can't find it. No. Anyway, I will make another video with it on it, so that you can see what I mean. If you took your time zone on your clock, on your video, on your clock, you'll see that the times line up. Oh gosh, I don't even know where this one is. Clock, time, clock. There's the clock. Clock. So I'm mucking around here, but now you can see the time zones. Oh no, that one doesn't show. I haven't got it in there. That's this one here. It's supposed to be under settings. Anyway, I'll just show you another time. It just shows the time zones on here, all the times that are midday, and 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. So when New Zealand, there's 4 countries that are underneath that, and then so on. East Island, there's about 8 countries, and Ghana, there's about 12 countries that are lined up with that same time. Okay, so just to tell you, when you put a stick up to get the shadow on it in those 3 points, East Island, East Cape on Te Pito, on our land blocks, our Wanoa land blocks. The first sun in the world rises at East Cape. Right? Shortest distance to the sun is right there. That's the fixed mark there. Now, when you put a stick up, long, tall stick, on the 3 points, Ghana, on the beach, East Cape, on the beach, and these are the points closest to the sun, on the beach at East Cape, not the hill, the beach, the distance. Put the stick up in East Island, then you see the shadow. On those times, mark the shadow, and then when it goes around 6 hours, mark the shadow again. And then when it goes around another 6 hours, mark the shadow again. And when it goes back around to midnight on East Island, that's dark, right? Dark. But the other points, will be 6 a.m., 6 p.m. swapped around. It'll be 6 p.m. at East Cape, New Zealand. right, North Island, on our block there. And 6 a.m. in Ghana and midnight on East Island, dark. So those two other points will have a shadow on it. You mark them, okay? And then another 10 years later, or even a year later, you'll mark them again. Then you'll see how far the Earth shifts over. If you did that way back 50 years ago, you'll see how far the Earth has moved over. See? Has anybody else done that in a university? Has anybody else, instead of drawing lots of lines all over the place, some over there and some over there, some to East Island, some over there to London and to Rome, there's nothing much you can say where it goes out in the universe. They say, oh, it's out there. They haven't proven out there. They haven't been there. But here, yes, we have. We're on the East Coast. We're not too far away from what we're marking. You see, it's real. They can't do that. They can't. What they're trying to do here is flip the world over. That's why they're fracking it. Fracking the hell over Earth to spin themselves from north at the bottom, underneath, to where we are, to south at the top. And they're trying to do that to make themselves get the sun closest. No, not going to work. I've told you that it's, at the moment, it's sitting south up. The sun is pointing this way, okay, down this way, not up this way, right? Not to England down here. England and all the England, all the China, everything under here, right? Pacific is up here. The equator, Australia, Africa, up here. Right, going like this. Okay, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? That's my little story today. That's what I want to tell you. It's the truth. That's God's truth. They don't want to tell you that. They won't tell you that. They'll tell you all purpose. Okay, and fool you. They are very good at fooling and illusions, magician illusions, to fool you into using their money, okay, and their law. Thank you very much, people. I cut it off here. We've gone over half an hour, and that'll do. We'll catch you later, and I'll put this online. Bye. See ya. John Wanoa, Auckland, New Zealand. Bidding you a nice day.